Hey there guys, for this video we're going to go over farming Archwing mods and parts and some Archwing combat. I wanted to show you my setup real quick. I'm still ranking some of this stuff. I've been through a lot of missions, got a lot of mods and parts, but I haven't maxed everything out yet. So I just have the Odonata, the Imperator, and the Veritux. Very comparable weapons. They work very well for these missions, and you'll have good luck farming with them once you've learned how to use them well. So the Odonata abilities are Energy Shell, which will give you a front-facing shield, Disarray, which drops flares, Seeking Fire, which fires homing missiles. The homing missiles will explode and have a kind of a radius of effect, and I've used that a few times to get enemies that are caught inside of the geometry. Sometimes they'll get stuck on an asteroid or a derelict ship, and you have to destroy them to finish the mission. So the last ability is Repel, which is kind of like a EMP blast to hit everything around you, and it stuns them for a little while. Okay, so when you want to farm the mods for the Archwing, I'll show you which ones I've collected so far. I have Argon Plating, Energy Inversion, and Energy Amplifier. There are several kind of rarer mods that are really great if you can find them, that will increase your thruster speed and your powers. I also have a few of the better damage mods for the gun. You need Rubido lined barrel. Right now I'm just running Venomous Clip as I'm still ranking up. And for the sword, I have the melee damage and the attack speed. I should put the attack speed back on. There's status, chance, crit damage, and range. And then there's more uncommon rare mods. So the strategy to farm more of these mods as we go along is I've found, again, farming on Earth and the mission Erpo on Earth is an interception mission. There's lots of spawning enemies, and every 4 waves that you defeat in this interception mission will give you a Archwing weapon part, so you can unlock the other Archwing weapons, the flat cannon, which looks great, and the axe, which is kind of like an extendable axe, big heavy hitting. And you'll see in the combat with Archwing, melee is a bit of auto-targeting. So my weapons are upgraded enough that I take down these enemies on Earth pretty fast. And there's a lot of them, and all of these enemies have a chance to drop the Archwing parts. So I find the safest way to engage most of these enemies is from kind of mid-range with your rifle. You exhausted all your ammo. You can engage them in melee, which is pretty effective. I like to strafe a little to the side or up or down while I'm firing to try to avoid some of the shots they're taking at me. If you look, if you zoom in and look at the other points, you can almost see these slight silhouettes of the enemies and their engine trails. And aim along the sights, you can hit them from long range sometimes. You can tell if one of these points is under attack, and then help out, boost around, pick up these affinity orbs. A lot of times people will mark the modules like this one. You just boost out there, pick it up.
Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
So when you're clearing out the enemy forces that are left,
the enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
sometimes you'll have a few of them that have been caught behind obstacles.
Extraction is available, but there are more
Also notice that
to be decoded.
the
Will you stay or go?
recognizing that an enemy's been destroyed sometimes takes a few seconds. So that was wave 1. Right now they just have some common normal mods, even on these Archwing missions for the wave rewards.
Try and capture another signal. Be careful though. The enemy has surely rallied stronger reinforcements. You are surrounded by Grenier Marines.
In Archwing they have collision, so if you ram something you'll take a little damage and get stunned.
This tower is ours now.
Which is a nice touch.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
So you just want to keep looking around, make sure you've picked up all the mods the enemies have dropped. You can kind of perform some evasive maneuvers. Kind of a space backflip. I mean, what would a Space Ninja game be without a space backflip? guess this game has been called Ninjas in Space a lot, so they took it to the next level. Even closer in space. If this was even compared to other space combat dogfighting games, I mean, this is original and fast-paced. So it's a fast, enjoyable experience. We can mark these modules for our teammates here. Sometimes you'll get hit by missiles which will stun you. There isn't really a missile indicator. And maybe missiles go right through your shields.
You have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area. Deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
I guess when you get hit by missiles, you get hit with a lot of missiles at once. So
they are broadcasting.
If you get hit by one, throw up a flare.
Never receives it.
Try to avoid the rest.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
I'm going to head out to point B. Captured to get through the rounds faster, control all the towers. Now you get the limbo mission, the limbo theorem. It sets you against a high level interception mission, so you really need to rank up your Archwing and get some good mods on it to get the limbo Warframe. Good learning it. Try to lead your targets a bit. Sometimes their movement patterns are a little erratic, but that's why you have a machine gun, so you can fire lots of shots. suppose if you set off flares near your friends, it will attract the missiles to the flares and thus protect them as well.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Just try to time your melee slashes to when you are near an enemy.
We cannot allow the enemy to learn of our espionage. Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel.
See, you can see there's some empty enemy target blips that haven't disappeared yet, but those are enemies I've already destroyed.
More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field?
So uncommon melee mod. One more round, and we should get a Archwing weapon part.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal.
I'll head point C.
Heads up, a Grenier assault team is headed your way.
Target even from this far away. I can help them capture, defend that point.
We have control of all 4 towers.
But the longer you play Archwing, the more you climb it to the combat. You can do some pretty stylish attack runs. You have some pretty major skills.
Tower lost.
Make you feel particularly awesome. The Tenno definitely seem very mobile, agile, and accurate even in space, so it's pretty distinctly Warframe experience.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
So even while you're doing this, you can be earning points for your syndicate. I've chosen the Arbiters of Helios. That's my syndicate. I'll probably also be leveling Cephalon Suda and Steel Meridian, because they all kind of mesh. You don't get negative points. Between those. Those 3 work well together.
We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone. More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field?
So that should be wave 4. Probably most of my team will be extracting now. We got the Corvus stock. That fellow, they would all still like to fight.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal. You have captured a radio tower.
We'll certainly get plenty of more enemies this way. 4 more rounds.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode.
We'll get
now.
another chance at a weapon part. Maybe even better chance at a rarer one.
We are dominated. Keep it up.
Slash. Oh. Get by some missiles. They are the most deadly.
Espionage. Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel.
Fireworks are flying. Explosions everywhere.
Extraction is available, but there are more messages to be decoded. Will you stay or go?
Wave 5 down. It's a pretty concentrated, constant fight. It was nice.
They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it. You have captured a radio tower. Watch yourself. Foot soldiers are on the way.
Edge.
Are you abandoning this battle? Return to your objective, or I will have Hordes extract you.
Whoa. Okay, Lotus. I mean, I was just picking up that module. I won't abandon my Tennos. A lot of the hot fixes have really improved this. This game mode. I've played some of the trench run missions, and they're pretty fun to fly through interior ships. Try to challenge yourself to be speedy. The map is sometimes hard to follow, to know where to go. There's little openings and things you have to find, but
message decoded.
They've tried to adapt their 2D map system to 3D space.
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
I think the physics on my Sindana is a little crazy as well. I tried my Necros
Try and capture another signal.
in Archwing, and my other Sindana, the Roxas Sindana, was like
this tower is
20 feet behind me, wigging out.
Tower online.
I like how the enemies are also pretty fast moving. Makes you feel kind of threatened when there are a lot of fast moving enemies coming at you, and kind of heightens the experience. It's great. I guess there's really not a equivalent of heavy Archwing enemy yet that takes more concentrated firepower to take down. Unless they just aren't on this map.
We have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area.
All the enemies have been vaporized. Atomized. Taken out. It's taking a little bit for it to register. I mean, it was so fast. There's actually an enemy over
have
here.
Deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Stormbringer. Stormbringer. So yeah, I'm pretty into this. It's pretty
They are
intense.
broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never
It's a
receives
great way
it.
to level up.
Marines inbound.
I hope in the future they add a missile lock indicator or a...
You have captured a radio tower.
kind of a 3D radar system. Something to that effect.
We have control of all 4 towers.
while shooting machine gun, while throwing off tons of missiles. It's like wholesale destruction. The Death Blossom. As the missiles break up, shoots more missiles, they do more damage.
Decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not be put back to their command. Eliminate everyone. The enemy have captured a tower.
That should be round 8. Give them a minute to collect any mods I've dropped for destroying this final enemy.
More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field?
Another Corvus stock. So the RNG has not smiled upon us. But as far as my collection, I got a freeze damage mod. I haven't checked the elemental effects on weapons yet. They don't seem to have the like auras that the normal weapons will get. Perhaps they do, and I just need to look closer. I'm going to go check that. That was a good 8-wave run. That should give us a lot of bonus experience. Indeed. So many Corvus stocks. So if we add to our Veritux the Glacial Edge. Oh yes, there is a Glacial Edge along my sword. The Imperator, I added the Venom mod and didn't really see a Venom-y effect on it. That's why I said they may not be there, but there's definitely elemental effects on this melee weapon here. So very good, and that is how I am farming Archwing mods. And I hope that helps you in finding your upgrades in Warframe.